Hello guys, Marie here and welcome to another drawing video, and today I will just draw and talk about stuff that's been on my mind lately. But first, I'm using the Pilot color in a mechanical pencil for the sketch here, and I know many of you have asked me about it, especially on Instagram, and it is a great pencil since it is fairly easy to erase even though the lead is colored, so I love using it for sketching and stuff. And then I will be using markers for the rest of the piece, and I will list all supplies in the info box below that I'm using in this video, so be sure to look there if you're curious about what I'm using. It feels really good to just draw something again, and yeah, I usually draw in all my videos every week, but it's nice to draw something where I have decided the theme and the art medium myself. It is so relaxing and meditative, and if you are drawing yourself, you know what I'm talking about. And I really need that because lately I've been feeling kind of stressed and low, and that is okay, that happens sometimes. Other than that, I am just fine, there is nothing wrong with me. But what I've been feeling lately is that I don't exactly know where I'm going, you know, with my creativity and art and all what that means. Here are two things that's been nagging my mind lately: my art and my YouTube channel, because these are two things that I love so much, but at the moment they don't really work that well together, not as well as I like them to, and it's turned into a bad loop. You know, I want to make awesome artwork and share it with you here on YouTube, but this whole YouTube concept with the editing and voiceovers and posting the videos and so on and so forth, it takes a lot of time, more time than many may think, which leads to less time to spend on the actual artwork, and the art itself is suffering and doesn't get the amount of time spent on it as it deserves and needs, which in its turns lead to that the videos aren't as good as I like them to be, which is quite sad since I still spend tons and tons of time on them. So as you can understand, it is not a sustainable concept and it's stressing me out so bad, and lately I haven't felt like it is even worth the time and effort since my channel is just standing still at the moment. And actually, it has been standing still for quite some time now, and don't get me wrong, I love this channel, it is like my baby, and I am so grateful that so many of you are here and watching what I'm doing. But just as with anything that you are working hard for, with any project that you spend a lot of time on, you want to see progress, you want to see that the hard work is paying off at the end, and I just want something to happen now. Just like with my artwork, I need to take it to the next level so that I will feel the motivation again, so I can continue create fun and interesting content for you. I want to work even more on my art skills and develop even more as an artist, and I also want to see progress on my channel. And as I said, I'm not super satisfied about the current situation, so I need to work on that and come up with a good plan to make these two things work together. So after a lot of thinking, I've decided to just start with taking a little break. I want to draw and paint a lot and just let out the creativity again and be myself and do stuff for me that I'm feeling happy about. And it is just a little break to rethink and rearrange my schedule and set up goals for myself and for my art and for my channel, so I will get a good balance and can continue doing what I love. So I'm gonna loosen the pressure on myself a little and relax a bit and look at the situation with new and fresh open eyes. And what this means is that the uploading schedule might be a little different for the nearest future. Perhaps there will be a few weeks with no videos at all, or perhaps I will get super inspired and post a bunch of videos. We will see what happens. I am not quitting YouTube anyway, so don't worry if I would be gone for a little while. And if you miss me, you could always follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I'm Catvalk there as well. The reason why I even share this with you, and it's not just keeping it to myself and do whatever I feel like, is that I want to show you that there is an actual person behind this channel and the art that you see, which I'm pretty sure that many of you already know, but many of you have followed me for years now, and it feels like I owe it to you to let you know what is going on. So yeah, that is a bit of what has been on my mind lately, and it feels good to just talk about it and get it out of the system. So now let's talk a little about this drawing that I'm working on too. So as I mentioned before, it feels so good to just draw something, and I'm experimenting with different face expressions and facial features, and I actually love how this turned out, even though I'm not super fond of the girl's look really. She could have looked a bit softer, I think, but she still has this very relaxed feeling, which was what I was going for anyway. And I love her hair bun. I really like the cat's expression too. It looks so satisfied and happy. So I actually got inspiration for this after a conversation with my friend, and apparently her cats are super cuddly, and it sounded so nice because my own cats, they are not cuddly at all, even if they are very social and sweet, but they are not the kinds of cats that are curling up in your lap, sadly enough. So I wanted to make a girl cuddling with her cat, or a cat cuddling with its human. I experimented with a more simple art style, laying down flatter colors and keeping it minimalistic, and I think it turned out quite interesting with a black border of leaves around her, and then I just added a simple yellow background to balance it up with some warmer color tones, and I really enjoyed working in this style, adding the colors and then outlining it with a brush pen, and it is about the same technique and style I use when working with watercolor sometimes, and I do the outlines with ink and brush, and I think it is a style I want to keep working on and experiment more with, so let me know what you think about it. I hope you liked this video and that you found it a bit interesting, and I hope you liked the artwork at least, and I just wanted to bring some stuff to the surface and let you guys know what is going on here. I also appreciate all your comments and feedback, of course, as usual, and I appreciate all the support I can get at the moment. So as I said, I'm gonna try to figure out the best way to continue this channel, because that is what I want to do, so I can create without feeling held back, you know. So a good balance is what I'm looking for. So that is all for now, and I will see you in the next video. Keep drawing, my happy cats. Bye!